Hey, bye week Brian. Come on, man. You know what it is? Can't get this, man. Bye week. Hey, easy dub. Easy dub.
Show the front, show the front, show the
Easy
front.
dub, easy dub, easy
Show
dub.
the front, show the front, show the front.
Here, see you grab it. Grab the front.
¡Che puto, maricón! Fuck you, Brownie!
Fuck you, fat booty, big booty.
You suck, motherfucker. Puto. Mira, mira.
Damn.
Nah, Bronny, you should feel bad. Yes, sir. Apologize, Bronny.
So what's up? I hope everybody enjoyed the week one nuggets, enjoyed me trolling my week one opponent. Now it's time to get into a little bit of a week one recap. Let's do it. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Starting with my matchup with Brown. Mario Cooper went off, you know. Melvin Gordon did his thing in the flex. Right here we got the top performers. So he had TJ Hawkinson and Kareem Hunt. It was 115 to 76. Little blowout. But Lamar Jackson, he didn't look all that great. So I'm gonna need him to step it up. I'm gonna need him to step it up in order to beat Chap in week 2. So okay, what can I say about that matchup? It was just, you know, like everybody did their thing. I feel like you need to make a little bit of adjustments. We're gonna see what happens in the waiver wire once the waivers clear. Going all in for Gronk. And yeah, pretty much, let's see, hopefully keep it up. All right, let's take a look at the second matchup. We got Rosamela versus Don't Feed the Troll. Well, it wasn't that for that week, but week 1. But anyways, Big Chap, what happened here? OBJ in the flex. Killed your week, Big Chap. Killed it, man. OBJ, donuts, papo. So Shuey held on to win by 10 points. You know, he stays the dominant older cousin, and Chap stays sleepy, which I hope he stays sleepy for week 2. Keep it up, Chappy. The battle between the eternal friendship. We got Caesar and Angel, Master Squanch. So for the battle of the friendship, the eternal friendship, Skeezy versus Master Squanch. Skeezy completely obliterated him. Master Squanch just didn't do much. You know, his running game looks like it's going to be shaky throughout the entire season. Hopefully he picks up some good players off the waiver wire and tries to get something done there, because he's definitely going to need it. But yeah, Caesar's team looks good. Solid team. And it looks like he has a decent bench going on too. Maybe could use a couple more players for more depth, but we'll see how that carries on onto week 2. Yeah, so Squanchy, step your game up. Skeezy, keep it going, keep it rolling. That way you can get your dub against Shu. I remember how he drafted him. It's like, I select Robert Tunyon, all assertive and sure of himself. Almost gave him a goose egg, 0.8. And then T. Higgins, 11 points. Buccaneers, -3. Justin Tucker, Angels lover, 11 points. 11 points from Justin Tucker, which equaled Angels' total points to 84. So he saved himself from being the last place of the week. Let's start with Roscoe, just because he had the lowest points of the week. So he's eliminated from the scoring pool. The weekly lowest score, elimination. Justin Herbert, the snipe from Angel, didn't do much, 14 points only. Nick Chubb, 20, he turned up. Raheem the Dream, 3rd round pick, done for the season. No. Roscoe. Stephon Diggs, didn't turn up that much. They lost against Pittsburgh, but he should be good. He should be steady. Chase Claypool, 7 points. Gesicki, man, 0. Tiny, Russell Wilson, 27. Ezekiel Elliott, a quiet week. Can Tiny trade? You know, do you think, is he down? I don't think so. I don't think Tiny's down. He was expecting for him to have a bad game, and Tiny still came up with a dub, even with a bad game from his #1 pick. I know Tiny's really happy about this dub. His team didn't do that great, and he still got the dub, so that's pretty crazy. Still got the dub. Zen Punisher versus Young Bird. Zen Punisher. Kyler Murray turned up 33. Aaron Jones, man, Sleepy Jones, 2 points. The whole Green Bay Packers didn't do that great. So Ralphie is scary because Mr. Consistent over here has 124 on a bad week from his running back. So yeah, let's say that the rest of his team, turned up pretty hard as far as his receivers and, other position players. But I mean, once those guys get going in the running position, Ralph's gonna be a tough opponent to defeat, unless he keeps making busty trades. Hopefully we make a trade. And then Young Bird, I hit him up, and he said that he feels extremely confident about his team. He likes the direction it's going. He says he loves Logan Thomas riding on his bench, which is cool. Keep him there. And Travis Kelce turned up. Yeah, man, 89 points. He had a solid, decent week, considering that Mike Evans didn't do anything. He was a dud for him. And what else? Who else was a dud for him? Allen Robinson, I don't like him. He usually is super unsteady in the beginning of the season and then randomly has good games which make you believe in him, but that's your headache to deal with, young sir. And cousin Yeflo versus BDB. Yeflo destroyed him, and according to Sonny, had Tyler Lockett not gone off, BDB would have looked extremely sad. So Tyler Lockett saved him from being last place and eliminated from the lowest scoring points. And yeah, Jay looks like he has a solid team all around. Dak Prescott looking good. CMC, I don't know how he had 18 points, but he had 18 points. CMC's a beast. So now you got Chris Carson, Calvin Ridley, Jay's, well, I think his number 2 wide receiver in the league, he says, or something like that. He believes in him that much. Cooper Kupp, 17, has breakfast with his quarterback, which is always good. That's what's up. Kyle Pitts, not that great. Debo Samuel went ham. And yeah, Jay's bench points look amazing, so he's gonna have to do some adjustments for week 2, I'm sure. So we each get the chance to do a video every week, depending on your draft position. So as you can see, I'm definitely enjoying doing my videos. So let's just get into the week 2 now. Honestly, Chap, he's gonna be a pretty tough opponent. I believe that my team has to hit on all cylinders, and there's a way to win, even if he does good. But ideally, hopefully, Chap sleeps like he did with his older cousin. So I want to predict a dub from me again. So hopefully I get that dub for week 2 and start a little win streak. Shuby versus Caesar. I don't know, man. Skeezy team looks pretty dangerous. I feel like for week 1, most of his team had a great game, so I anticipate it has like a little tiny dip. And Mr. Waiver Wire Shoe over here, say what you want about him, he still had some decent points. Regardless, some of his players last week didn't do that great. So I know he's going to make adjustments and either stay around that point range or, slightly higher, if not a lot higher, if he does some good moves. So hopefully everybody's hitting the waivers and scoops up players that he's targeting. This is going to be an interesting game, but why not give the dub to the older brother Skeezy, seeing as he has good players and his squad seems like it got good potential moving forward. Chappie gifted his older cousin a dub, so I'm just going to go with my prediction. Skeezy's going to take this one to stay hot and start 2-0. All right, let's see. So now we got Roscoe versus Yeflo. Yeflo, it should be an easy dub for you, honestly. Hate to say it about my older bro, but he's not going to get Gronk, so his tight end position is not going to improve. So, and then he just had a major injury for his number 3 pick in the draft. He's done for the season. Jay has great players on his bench, so whatever he throws out there should just do good, you know? Even if they had like anomaly type weeks, they're still decent, and his starters of course are good. So Jay should win. Jay should continue a hot streak, and moving forward should be 2-0. And Roscoe's gonna have a difficult start to the season. This one is gonna be a fun one. Angry Bird just picking fights with everybody that he faces. That's good. I feel like he thinks that anger is gonna fuel him forward towards a dub. Like he's just gonna anger his way to a dub. So BDB, nonchalant, chilling, feeling like, hey, the season's off to a slow start. It's a long season, no worries. Just the real championship mentality from the most winningest champ in the league, of course, BDB. With 4 chips, right? So if anybody's chilling, it should be that guy, right? Can't even make fun of him without him killing it and being boring and giving you factual stats and all that. But whatever. Let's see. Right now, I think the projections, Seabass is missing a kicker or whatever, but the projections are favoring Young Bird. So I don't know. I'm looking at Young Bird's team. Young Bird looks good going into week 2. I think I'm gonna pick him as my prediction to take the dub. But I think it'll be hilarious if Angry Bird, Young Bird, loses to BDB. I mean, it'll be funny. It'll be funny. I don't know why he still has John Smith, but you know, Young Bird knows best. Logan Thomas, hope you rot on that bench. All right, on the next matchup, we got Big Brown versus Tiny. Now, I think Brown is gonna do a lot better this time. His quarterback should be playing good. He's going to be up against, I believe it's the Lions. So, come on, man. He's going to score some points. He's going to do good. Brown looked decent even in a bad, terrible week. So, could only imagine when he does decent. Now, Tiny, bro, you got my boy Gronk, man. You got my boy Gronk. You really just dropped all that fab. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, last year, Tiny didn't even spend any of his fab, so after he just spent all his fab right now, it's business as usual. He doesn't worry about fab, this guy. Anyways, this one is going to be a good one. I don't know if the projections are updated, but it says that Brown, it has a 52% chance of winning. I'm going to take Brown on this one just because I think he's going to bounce back this week. So good luck to you, Brown, and good luck, Tiny, with Big Grunky. Still upset about that, man. Now we got the Master Squanch and Zen Punisher. As far as I'm aware, I don't think Angel did anything on the waiver wires. So, I mean, his team, I don't think is going to improve Angel, much. Your team is not going to improve much. They should have a better week, though, because last week it was horrible. But you're going up against Mr. Consistency, Mr. I get the job done even when my running backs aren't putting in that work. Still get the highest scoring points. Look at you, man. Busty. Everybody should be scared of Boogie Ralphie. Woo. Big Ralphie. Yeah, man. So this dude, I mean, he still put up some good points, like I said, and his running backs didn't do anything for him. So he's going to be a scary guy to face when his entire team is hitting on all cylinders, you know? So you just got to hope that a lot of his players do bad. Angel, if you happen to beat this guy, man, if you happen to beat Zen Punisher, the Ralph, that'll be busty, man. I'll give you mad props. So my week 2 prediction recap is I get the dub versus Chap. Skeezy gets the dub versus Shuby. That one could be a marquee matchup, especially if Shu, you know, gets his team together and gets it going, you know. Now Brown, I think Brown versus Tiny. Brown's gonna Brown back into the mix and get dub here. I think Brown's gonna come through with the dub. I think his team's gonna step up and he's gonna come back. Now Master Squanch, you're gonna get punished by Zen Punisher. So Ralphie gets the dub there. Roscoe, I hate to say it, but I think Yeflo just walks through this one easily and gets the dub. Young Bird and BDB. I wish there'd be a way you both could lose, but I'm gonna have to give the dub to Young Bird. His team looks like it's gonna do good. Seabass said, the commissioner said that, you know, he expects a slow start to the season. So with that being said, and with Young Bird's team looking good so far, I think Gilbert takes it. So those are the week 2 predictions. Hope you guys enjoyed this long ass video as much as I enjoyed making it. But you know what it is. Week 2, Thursday Night Football, the quest for glory continues. Do your best. Good luck.